swag. It's Future editing me. This is the second part of my favorites video of 2025. Let's just get right into it. Now we're on to the next category, and I want to talk about the shows that I watched this year. There's two shows that have always been on my bucket list, and that is Scandal and Gilmore Girls, and I watched them both. Give me a round of applause. I've always wanted to know lore about both of these shows, and I've always seen edits, and I'm like, I gotta watch these shows. I did. I'm obsessed. Gilmore Girls, I watched in the beginning of the year, so that took me to January to April. And let me tell you, I hate everybody on that show except Kirk. And I'm just leaving it there. I'm sorry. I can go on and on about how everyone is terrible on that show. Why they gave Luke a daughter is beyond me when his relationship with Lorelai was so good. Don't piss me off. Don't upset me. And then she fucking marries Christopher, who prefers to have a better relationship to fuck Lorelai than to have a relationship with his daughter. Don't fucking get me started. Oh, and then Scandal. I don't know what Shonda Rhimes' problem is with killing off everybody, but I should have known with watching Grace. I should have known she was gonna kill bitches off. I love it. Kerry Washington. I sometimes couldn't, I had to go back and rewatch parts because I would just stare at Kerry Washington's face and Fitz's face, President Fitz, and I would just stare at both of them when it was the scenes of just the two of them and be like, wow, when they weren't together, I wanted them together, and when they were together, I wanted them apart. But I love them. I am Team Fitz till the day I die. Loved both of those shows down. I will never shut up about these shows. I am so proud of myself that I watched them because I am not a person who takes people's recommendation, and those two were always something people were like, you gotta watch Scandal, you gotta watch Gilmore Girls, and I would be like, shut up, but no, seriously, we're on to books. I have two books that I loved that I read in 2025, and I will never shut the fuck up about these two books. I will forever be recommending these two books, and they are Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Amazing. I could talk about this book forever. When this book gets made into a series or a movie or whatever the fuck they decide to do with this book, the live adaptation of this, I need to be called, because the way I ran through this bitch, the way I could talk about this bitch, the plot twist, I don't want to talk about it because I will spoil this entire book, and it will not be an opinion, my opinion on this book. No, it is going to be a research paper on this fucking book because I'm spoiling it for everybody. I love this book. I hate saying that I love books because people are so judgmental towards books. For this being a translated version, I really do wish I knew Japanese so that I could read the original, because this is so good. In tears. Would like to note that both of these books had me in tears. I love when books do that to me. I love when books have me experience every single emotion. I go through the 5 stages of grief with these books, and I love that. And it was so nice. It was such I needed this type of read after feeling so sad for months. And I love that it was a recommendation from a coworker because I didn't expect much from it. The next category is music. We got to talk about music. Separated it by albums because I really do believe these two albums, there is life before I listen to these albums and life after, okay? The first one I want to talk about is That's Showbiz, Baby by Miss Jade. Jade, if you don't know, is from Little Mix. If you don't know Little Mix, then we can't be friends, baby. Oh my God. I knew from the second I heard Angel of My Dreams and Midnight Cowboy last year that I was going to receive the best album of my life whenever she was going to take out the album. And when it came to her saying that she was going to take out the album late 2025, she took it out in September, I was pissed because I had been promised that album for 2 years at that point, and I wanted it so bad, and I would wait another 100 years because that album is beautiful. The artistry, the fact that she did what's that called when they make music videos for every single song? She did that. As a fan of 10 plus years, I was left in awe. I knew she had it in her. Didn't doubt her for one fucking second. Hate that they made her wait for so long for the album to come out because she is that it girl to me. Oh my God, I keep saying love, but this is my favorites, so I should be loving everything that I'm showcasing. The next album, Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter. I was so shocked. When she first announced that she was rolling out another album so short after, short and sweet, I was like, what the hell? I should have recognized this was gonna be her thank you next to her sweetener. That is what I should have taken from it. I did not take it from it. I was literally watching her do the promo for this and I was like, what? Why? You already made an amazing album. What? Like, this isn't needed. Yes, it was needed. Yes, it was. This is the last category. I just don't know what to call it, so it's just little random stuff. I gotta say, my favorite purchase of 2025, I got myself an iPad, y'all. I got myself the big bitch without meaning to, but I love her. It is amazing to watch movies and shows on this thing because she's so big. I have the 16-inch computer, so I wanted something smaller because that girl is big. So this is smaller to me because I already have the big fucking computer. My final one, halfway through the year, around May, I needed a new journal. So obviously had to tie her into here. And now this is how she looks. I am so close to finishing her up. Like, I literally have this like little sliver left. Like, I want to say around 100 and something pages left. And I'm probably going to need a new one around like March. But I love her. I would show you what's in here, but it's so personal. I made it so much more personal. I didn't realize as like time went on a lot more that like my journal entries would mean so much to me and it would become so much easier to write. So honestly, filling this one up was no problem at all. That's the video. Please like, subscribe. I didn't make much jokes, but it's probably just all gonna be funny in the editing. I'm just really happy I pulled through. Thanks for watching. See you in the new year.